My name is Keith. Actually, I'm making this video about a problem I had starting my dump truck. I didn't know what the problem was. Spent a little money on it to get it up and going. But I'm going to share the problem. It's always good to pass on knowledge. YouTube helped me a lot in a lot of videos. I'm passing on my knowledge. All right, this is a T880 Kenworth dump truck, 2016 MS. I'm not sure, to be honest. Okay, the problem I was having is when I was starting up in the morning, it wouldn't start. Engine was cranking, turning over, but would not start. And if I do get it start, we shut down maybe after a few miles. So we were thinking it was, most people actually say have to do with a fuel restriction, which they were right. But where do you go? First, we actually change out the water separator fuel filter. We change that out. We change out the other fuel. These trucks use two fuel filter. One that mounted on the frame, I think they say that's the water separator, and the other one is right here. Change that out, still wouldn't start, still having a problem. But I remember telling my mechanic that I was driving maybe about 50-60 miles per hour. The truck was still start. It was still running. The engine was still running. But when I step on the gas pedal, it just you wouldn't get any rev from it. Once I told him that, his next thing was it could be the fuel pump. It's located right here, underneath this right here, underneath this filter. It's right down here. That's what you're looking at, that little shine thing right there. So that's where it is. So for some reason, the other thing we were thinking is this little valve. It's inside on top of this filter right here. You have a little ball inside. I know if the ball block this little hole right here, then you'll have a problem too. But doing further investigation, I realized that this was just a fittings to make sure you use the right filter. PACCAR actually, well, I didn't mention that it's a PACCAR engine. Say we could actually do without this, so that wasn't the problem. Next option is, a lot of people don't know, that can give you a problem starting. A lot of crank. There's a hose that comes to this filter from the tank, leave here and goes back wherever. But there is a non-return valve right here. So if this non-return valve also is not working, it could drain the fuel from the filters back to the tank. So that non-return valve is to hold the fuel close. So as soon as you crank it, distribute the fuel to wherever component in the engine. I'm not a mechanic. So that was one of the options we were thinking couldn't start. But they didn't have this part, so I have to wait like 4 days to get it. So we decided that we're going to go with the fuel pump. I changed the fuel pump out. Engine was kicking over, one kick. So based on the knowledge I have now, I'm just passing this on. Different scenarios, the different stuff that can happen while your truck not kicking over. If you're not sure, the first thing you're going to think maybe it's a battery. So it was simple, restricted fuel restriction, and it was the fuel pump. All right. I hope this video helped you, but we got to pass the knowledge on and make it much easier for us as truckers. All right. Thank you for watching.